So hello and welcome to the first of these cookery videos I'm hoping to put together. This is just a test run really to see how this all pans out, and I thought I'd start with something fairly straightforward. So tuna salad. So probably not a proper salad niçoise because it doesn't have potatoes or green beans in it, but it does have tuna in it. That's the tuna you can see there that I got from my local fishmonger's Griggs this morning. So fresh off of the rather large chunk of tuna loin they had. And then quick whiz around the recipes. So that's obviously the tuna, a red onion, probably be using about half of that, very thinly sliced. A couple of cloves of garlic to go into the dressing. A few plum tomatoes that I had kicking around in the fridge. Some pitted black olives, some capers, and some cucumbers. Big cornichons really, I guess they are. Some eggs. We hard boiling 2 of those for about 5 minutes. So hopefully the yolks are still slightly runny, but obviously it's cooked. And then some lettuce, some romaine lettuce. So probably be cutting the base off that and then probably quartering it, and then the bowl that I'm going to assemble it all in. And then for the dressing, going to be fairly straightforward, just some Dijon mustard and some olive oil. There's already white wine vinegar of course in the Dijon mustard, so no real need to add some more, though I'll taste it when I go, see how it looks. And I'm going to put some crushed garlic into the dressing as well, just to pep it up a bit, and probably some salt and pepper. So the problem with this approach to making these videos is obviously I can't show you me chopping stuff because I need my hands to hold the iPhone that I'm filming this on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the actual salad, and then I'll show you cooking the tuna, and I'll show you hopefully making the dressing or the made dressing. So let's do that, and I'll come back in a minute once it's all done. Okay, so that's the salad composed now. As you can see, that is the red onion in there, about half red onion sliced thinly. That is some sliced cucumbers, that's black olives, that is capers. There's some tomatoes in there, of course there's lettuce. And one additional ingredient I'm going to put in that I didn't mention before is some anchovies. Anchovies are very much kind of love them or hate them. Personally I love them, but some people don't. Sorry about that, ran out of hard drive space on my iPhone, so I had to delete some music to make some space. So yeah, anchovies, love them or hate them. So the salad is now composed, the tuna is there waiting to be cooked. The pan of water is on boiling, and I'll put 3 eggs I think probably in there because they're quite small. 3 eggs in there for about 5 minutes. So once that is all done, I'll show you the cooking of the tuna. So I've cut the tuna in 2 just to make it easier to serve, and I'm going to season it. I've got some freshly ground black pepper here. So pepper, and this is my salt pig, some salt. Just pat that on there, turn them over. Do the same to the other side, so some more pepper, some more salt. It on, and that is now ready for cooking. And as you can see, the eggs are in. They've been in for 2 minutes, so it's probably time to start cooking the tuna. Right, so the frying pan is on. Just a small bit of olive oil in there. Just wait for that to get nice and hot. And then the tuna's not sliced very thick, so probably a minute aside. I mean, you can tell if you look at the side, you can see as it cooks, and you want to stop just before the it looks cooked halfway up, so that it's still nice and pink in the middle. Depends how you like your tuna. I like it slightly rare in the middle, which I think probably is the way it should be cooked. Other people like it cooked all the way through, but I think that kills some of the flavour. As so often, it's personal taste. So what I'll do is I'll put the tuna on to cook, and then I'm going to make the dressing. So again, that's just Dijon mustard and olive oil with a couple of cloves of garlic crushed into it. So the tuna, I think, is probably ready to go on now. So 1 steak, give it sizzle. 2 steaks, so they're both in there now, and it's, what is it, 25 to 1. So give them about a minute, minute and a half, see how it goes, and in the meantime I'll make the dressing. So the tuna is on, and I've turned it once already, and that's very nearly done. I'm going to turn off the eggs because they're nearly done. If we come over here, we can take a look at the dressing. So that is literally just crushed, or in this case finely chopped garlic, Dijon olive oil. I'm going to whisk that up. Excuse me, and then I'll compose it all in the bowl. So see you in a second.